If you want to get your company to the top of Google searches, then trust Hotclickmarketing. I trust them, and they're sponsoring me for the entire season. As a City fan, I've been very lucky to travel all over Europe with City in the Champions League. Whether that continues remains to be seen, certainly in the short term. But just been so lucky to come to so many places. This will be my third visit to Real Madrid. We've flown into Alicante from Manchester, and then we'll drive the remaining 4 or 5 hour journey. But we took the day today, which is the day before the game, to come down here and enjoy the sun. Didn't expect it. This is February, middle of the winter, 23 degrees, lovely beaches, lovely sea. Isn't it great being a City fan? Now on these vlogs I wouldn't normally show you where we stop for a break on these car journeys, which of course would take you from Alicante to Madrid. But even though this just looks like a normal cafe stop, wait until you see what's inside. So, as you'd expect, a little cafe, newspapers, everything you could possibly want. But wait until you come down here and you see not just one, not two knives, a million knives here. We have so many problems with knife crime in the UK. Can you imagine this in the UK? More knives here, pen knives, very frightening looking knives up at the top. Down the counter here, just help yourself. It just continues all the way down here. Want a knife? Get a knife.
Very good price.
And here we are now in Madrid in the evening in the Player Major, which is one of the areas where I'm sure a lot of the City fans have been today and will be again tomorrow. So on we go to match day. It's very different on match day, isn't it? A lot of life inside this square and a lovely sunny day to boot, and lots of blues in and around this square.
I'll get one for
There's obviously good banter here then with the Madrid.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Doing our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that the relationship, the friendship's good then in this city?
Oh, definitely. We've had nothing but a good time with the guys, as you can see. It's been all right since we've been here.
Don't miss out on the picture.
No.
What's your feeling tonight then? Are you in confident mood?
I am, yeah. So someone at some point is due a good hiding from us, and maybe it's tonight. But I say that before every match. But yeah, 3-1 for City tonight. He's 2-0 for City. What are you, Dave?
2-1 for City. 2-1 for City. I think we're going to get a couple of away goals tonight. Yeah, I think we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right.
There's certainly a lot of characters around here. I see them behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Mario and people that cost you a fortune to get pictures with them, won't it?
Oh, yeah. It's we try to get him away from us, to be honest. But yeah, it's all very good. It's all very light-hearted, and it's enjoying yourselves. Yeah.
It's amazing what you see now, a funeral march walking past, which suddenly bursts into jazz. From that Bond film, I think it was Live and Let Die where they did that. Don't even know what this is about. And just around the corner from the main square, there's an indoor market that sells all sorts of stuff in there. So let's see what they've got and who's there. Well, this is a bit of a warren, because all around here you can get different types of food, tapas obviously, drink, etc. And it's a place where a lot of City fans have gravitated to.
It's brilliant, brilliant. Apparently the last time we were here, Stephen, because he's been before with his other half, it was being renovated or something. It's brilliant, amazing. I woke up this morning sleeping next to a bloke, a mate of mine, and I'm like, who the hell is this? Michael, why are you in my bed? But other than that, it's been wonderful. I love Madrid, it's brilliant. And I think tonight, because they haven't had a very good season so far, Real Madrid, I think if we get one away goal, that'll suit me. Take them back to our place. No, take them back to our place, I think we'll easily win. Easily win. And even though
Where you are?
That is what I am.
Very much. Very grumpy.
Are you optimistic tonight?
I'm a City fan. Unless you wait to get your goal. I believe we'll win, but can I am confident? We will see. See what the boys do on the pitch.
Yeah, it's really what UEFA want to do, isn't it? Especially as we've gone this morning, I believe,
Oh, yeah,
and
they
officially gone back to cash. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah. Yes. How did you guess?
He's from the East Midlands. He's from the East Midlands. They're born that way. Cynical. Cynical doesn't even describe how he is.
What do you think of this place?
Loved it. We booked last year to come in May just in case we made the Champions League final. Obviously we didn't, but we found this place and you today straight back here for the afternoon.
So you've been enjoying the food and drink, have you?
We certainly have, and we'll be, yeah.
What are you feeling about tonight?
We'll beat this lot.
You confident?
They're not the team they were. They're not the team. There's no Hazard. Might have a 19-year-old lad playing at centre forward. They're not the team they were. They're not to be frightened of them.
I'd like a nice 1-0 win to take back to the Etihad. Looking forward to booing the anthem. Very much so. And for me, this is the Mackie Mayor of Madrid.
That flag up there that I've just seen, did you come up with that?
The design, yeah, I did, yes.
So what made you come up with that design?
I felt that it was an avenue for us to show the rest of the world that we're not going to sit down and take the what we feel as fans, the abuse and one-sided opinion. And I think the fans should have a way of expressing their opinions.
So what does tonight's match mean to you then against arguably one of Europe's elite, Real Madrid?
Elite? Says who?
Says UEFA.
Says UEFA. Who is UEFA? Someone with a title? You know, that means nothing to the average person. That's an opinion of some. That's not opinion of many. I think it's a one-sided opinion, which is, you know, not realistic today. I mean, we all know Manchester is blue. It's not red no more. It used to be, and we all know that. I mean, most decent United fans know the same too. And UEFA's days, I feel, are limited, and the time has come for a change.
Of Madrid, there's plenty of that too, like the Royal Palace behind me, or the Real Palace as they call it.
I'm quietly confident we'll get a good result tonight. I think we'll definitely get an away goal. Confident of that, but we need Laporte to come to the fore. If we can keep him steady defensively, Madrid, I think we'll get a good result. That's my
I think we're miles better than these. Honestly, miles better. I think we should go for it. Have a go. Take 3 or 4 goals back. I don't mean that stupidly, arrogantly, but it's true. I think got to focus on this competition now and make the most of it.
You say fairy jobs, we say Königsberg. Silver! Where are going?
Yeah, it's the first time I've been. I should have come a couple of years ago and I didn't come because it was straight after the Champions League draw. Money wise, knocked it on the head, so like 2 weeks after the draw, so we knocked it on the head.
Thought we had to this time.
I've seen
it. You impressed by it?
Yeah, it's a posh.
I mean, you know, it's history is obviously stomped in this place, so it's obviously nice to finally be outside of it. But you know, it's all about football. At the end of the day, it's all about City for us. So any ground, we don't care where it comes to, as long as City are there.
Especially City or Macclesfield.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
No danger.
You're optimistic tonight.
I think we'll be all right, mate. I've got a sneaky feeling 2-1. Milan won't come today, Thomas. He won't come, but because he thought it. Yeah, little lad, not that big. He wouldn't come today because he thought we'd get beat. So, and he's been every home and away game in Europe and the Premier League, and he thought I'm not going there, Dad. I think we'll get beat because he only got born in 2008. We got took over, so he's always seen the happy times, Ian. So to him, he's just seen glory and glory. He's not seen the lower times like you just said, York and places like that. So, but to come into these places, it's just unbelievable. Even if this ban, what's going to happen, or so-called going to happen, but I don't think it'll happen. But that's my personal view. But
for me, I feel City and Real Madrid have had pretty similar seasons. I know the La Liga is very different to Premier League. They've been up and down, we've been up and down. To be honest, I think we've got a very good chance of at least getting a result tonight. I think the main thing is that we need an away goal to take back to the Etihad. I think that's our primary concern. At least get that one goal, which would be massive. But
yeah, I've got the same one I bought probably 1992. Is this a 1992 shirt? Original, official.
And yet you're a resident of Madrid.
Yeah.
So what does this mean to you, this game?
Wow, I think this is probably, it's the best it can be. It's European night. It doesn't get much better than this, playing against the kings of Europe. I don't think we can underestimate Real Madrid at all. They're not the team they were when they won the 3 on the row, but
Are you telling me City are going to win tonight?
I would be happy with a draw, to be honest, Cheesy. Real Madrid have that fear factor still, and they always will have. They're the kings of Europe. They play at the Bernabeu. Their stadium is what it is. I just hope it doesn't get to the players, and then City come out and play their flowing game in their Pep style. But it's going to be completely a mental thing whether they're up for it on a big European night, and it doesn't get much bigger than this at the Bernabeu.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you very much.
And now it's nearly match time, and the impressive stadium here at Real Madrid. That's where the City fans will be up there behind the netting. I've been in that end, and it is impressive, but there is a net in the way. My eyes used to focus on that all the time. Well, that's the sweeper end of the stadium. If you've never been to the Santiago Bernabeu, big game on the way. Let's see what happens. Half-time here at the Santiago Bernabeu, and it's 0-0. And I actually thought City probably had slightly better on that first half, but of course the injury to Aymeric Laporte is a big blow. Gabriel Jesus had a great shot, and then just before half-time there was an effort cleared off the line. There's plenty for those fans behind me to cheer about, and they've been in full voice, even though they're up high up. It's hard to hear them in this cavernous stadium, and they've been in fine voice throughout that first half. 0-0 at half-time. What's going to happen in the second, I wonder?
I think the chant of going down with $1 billion in the bank is very, very funny. I mean, it's great English humour. There are one or two other chants towards UEFA, which I'm sure the men down in the jewellery rattling seats will have heard. But look, the important thing is what City do on the pitch. Obviously, their lawyers will get involved with CAS, and that will take its due legal process. But you just saw City. They might have fallen out of love with UEFA. They're not falling out of love with this competition, because those players really fought there. I thought they were terrific. Obviously a couple of mistakes from Roger, I think it was, and Kyle Walker for Isco's goal. But the way they responded, I thought this was terrific. I've been coming here for about 30 years now, seeing English teams struggle, and City outfought a very good Real Madrid team tonight.
The City fans are still in the ground as the rest of the stadium empties, singing the praises of the Sheikh, who of course has brought a lot of this success. I thought Kevin De Bruyne was outstanding. I thought Riyad Mahrez led the line quite brilliantly and had two great efforts. Didn't score but still played a big part.
And then, of course, on came Raheem Sterling, and his influence was crucial as well. So despite losing Aymeric Laporte, City go in the driving seat into the second leg. Don't you just love being a City fan? I want to get some reaction now from one or two of those in that crowd. So don't go anywhere, not quite finished yet.
Absolutely brilliant! Yes. What can you say?
It's got to be the greatest night in City's
it is absolutely brilliant. Yes.
What do you think?
Brilliant, great. It was my birthday yesterday, and I couldn't celebrate it in a better way than watching City win 2-1. Welcome to him, De Bruyne, smacking in it, penalty. He's the man. He's the man.
Pep said the next penalty, we would have it, and we did.
So, like I was saying in the square in Plaza Mayor today, 2 away goals, you know. I actually thought it might be like 2-0, but you know, they got a goal. It was 2-1. Got the 2 away goals, so I was right, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were right.
I'm always right, me, you know. I'm always right.
What's the lottery cup?
We've had a great time here. We've had a great time here in Madrid, you know. Come on, City!
What a feeling to beat them here. I predicted the score before, so that's on me. But
you're a bit of a smarty pants.
Oh yeah, brilliant. And Ramos getting sent off. What a bonus for the next leg. So it's doable. We can do it. So we're getting next leg after this, isn't it? Hopefully.
Great being a Blue, isn't it?
At the moment in time, yes it is. Yes it is. And like they say, UEFA.
How good was that?
I don't know, I couldn't see
Who
much,
said
to be honest with you. I've just had some eye surgery, so I'm struggling a bit.
You sound like you've lost your voice.
It's gone. The voice went. What an absolute belting day.
Best answer to UEFA that could have been. Best answer. 2-1. Get that Ramos off for the next leg. That'll do me. Fantastic.
What do you reckon?
I've lost my voice. It's I hardly speak, honestly. Couldn't ask for anything more. It's been an absolute fantastic day and a fantastic result. The last time we was here, we drew 0-0. It was terrible, but that's just made up for it. Absolutely brilliant.
You need to give them glasses to the referee.
Cheesy! I thought it was brilliant. No pressure.
What can I say? First ever away UEFA. What a fantastic night. In Pep we trust.
Is that your first European?
Yeah.
So you're the lucky mascot then?
Yeah, I am now.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, how good was that? Was that the best ever?
That was
away?
I thought we were well the best team. And I thought the sending off, I thought was a penalty as well.
Yeah.
But obviously you need to see that on TV.
We were here for the semi-final when we lost 1-0, but this is unbelievable.
Third time lucky.
Unbelievable.
Hey.
Come on, City. Come on, City.
The Chester Blues.
My voice is gone. My voice is gone.
Was you not a little bit worried though when he put Jesus on the right?
It's only half time. It's only half time.
That's the City fan in you, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't write Real Madrid off.
Absolutely brilliant. Greatest day of my life.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely marvellous.
A big thank you to the RRG Group for their sponsorship of the Matchday vlog throughout the season. So if you're looking for a new car or a used car and you want to deal with somebody you can trust, then I can certainly recommend the RRG Group. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for your support.